So what are the options for this program? What are the next steps if you want to get involved? Well, on the page that you have, just scroll down to the bottom and you'll see some links to select to go to the next step. And there are several options. First, one of the options is to join as an individual. And that would be if you are a sexual struggler yourself and your spouse is not going to join the program, or also if you are the spouse of a sexual struggler, and even if your spouse is not planning to do the program, but you would like to do this just for your own benefit, your own growth, you sign up as an individual for the program. That's $49 a month. And for that you get these resources we've talked about, the phone calls, the daily guides, the video teaching, the access to the forums. Now, if you'd like to join with your spouse, what we do is for that price, instead of the two individuals together, it would be $74. So the spouse is able to join for half price. So that's $74 for the couple. Again, that's the general program that we've talked about. Then you have the option for the sexual struggler if you'd like to also be a part of a coaching group. And for that, then you'd get some extra coaching calls each month. That would be an added cost. So to do that as an individual, that's $124 a month. So if you were to do that as a couple, and just to be aware, that coaching group is only available for the sexual struggler. But if you're a sexual struggler, you want to do that, and you also want your spouse to join the program and get those other things we've talked about, then that would be $149 for you as a couple per month. Now, this gets us into that question of, are you ready to take this step? Is recovery worth this to you? Or maybe a better way to say it would be, what is your recovery worth to you? Now, just to give you a little perspective about the cost of these things, we have worked to try to do whatever we can to make this as affordable as possible. One way of looking at this program for 1 month, the basic program, is a fraction of the cost. It's less than half of what you would pay for a session of individual therapy. And even the couples group or the couples program is less than half of what most places will charge for couples counseling, just for a single session, and you get that all these things we've talked about. Even if you were to do, let's say, you were to do this program and add the coaching component, so it makes it more expensive, it's still cheaper than an individual counseling session, depending on where you're going for counseling. Another way of looking at this is less than the cost that most people spend on cable or satellite TV. This is less than the cost that most people would spend if you would go out for an evening for dinner and a movie. So the bottom line is this something that's worth investing in for you? Now, it's this much per month, and if you join the program, you sign up and there's a shopping cart that you sign up, and then each month you're automatically renewed and billed unless you tell us that you don't want to continue. Bottom of the page here, you'll see there are places to sign up. You click on the link and that takes you to a shopping cart, and you can fill out the form then and with your Visa, MasterCard. And once you do that and click submit, then you'll automatically be sent a receipt for this, and you'll be sent then the first installment of the materials, the first week of daily guides, the first video teachings, some instructions, and then that will come to you automatically every week. You'll get a new week of daily guides and a new teaching. And again, you'll be billed unless you tell us otherwise. The program and the materials are designed to run for a sequence of 6 months. If you continue with this program all the way through, it'll last for 6 months. You can stop before then if you decide this is not working or I'm not able to continue. You can stop before that 6 months ends. If you want to keep going, though, you can keep going through that, and then you can continue on as an alumni, having access to the phone support and the forums and stuff, and at a much reduced price. Now, if maybe you're unsure if this is the right thing, I want to make this as risk-free as possible. So here's the guarantee or the promise. Try it for this first month. And if it is not what you need, if you realize this is not going to be helpful, then you can stop and we will refund your money for that first month. I'm very confident that as people do this program and give it a try, you're going to find that you're going to get a lot of valuable resources, and you'll be glad you took the step. So at this point now, just scroll through the bottom, and if you're ready to take the step, go ahead and fill out that, click on that link and fill out the form. And remember that the registration, this is a limited program. We have a set number of people that we can take in this program. So we're just having the registration open for a certain amount of time, and then we're going to close it so that we can kind of get this group go through the program together. Thanks a lot for listening, and I hope that you join us on this journey.